Dangerously Incompetent here with another World of Tank newbie guide. This episode, Newbie's Guide to SPGs Part 3. I'm driving the Bishop, which is a British Tier 5 SPG. We're on Sacred Valley and it's a Tier 7 battle. And when you're driving a tank, you've got two views available to you. You've got the arcade mode, which we can see here, and then you've got the sniper mode. Well, with SPGs it's a little bit different. You've got the arcade mode, as you see here, and then you have the strategic view, which is, we should see it shortly, like looking at the map, except it fills the whole screen and it zooms in on a smallish area. You get this by pressing the Shift button by default. There you go, so I've pressed Shift, now I'm looking down. Now it centers the view. When you press Shift, it goes into strategic view and it centers that view on where your shell arc intersects with the ground. So at the moment I'm pointing right in front of me, so that's where it's put the view. You can see me just below the 32. Now you can move around with your mouse, move around in the strategic view with your mouse, but generally when you're driving around with other tanks around, you want to be in the arcade view, as here. So I've got short range on this Bishop, so I'm trying to move so that I can shoot that B row where the heavy tanks generally meet, and yet not be spotted by enemy like such as that Tiger P. Now there, you saw me go into strategic view and then suddenly the area it's centered on shifted really quickly all the way over to that Tiger P. That is because I held down the control button, moved the mouse over the map to where I want to look, and then I right clicked, and that moves the strategic view straight to where you clicked on the map. So I've gone straight to this Tiger P instead of having to move the targeting reticule around with the mouse. And a bit of a snapshot here. There you go. Boom, bit damage. Hooray! Now how far is he going to go? You can see him crushing that wall. Is he going to come around this corner? Well, I'll sit there and wait for him. Oh, announced 12 ton. Is he coming back too far? No, he's going to die before I get shot in. Alright, come on Tiger P. Round the corner. There he is. Oh, he's running off before I got my shot in. And now the mountain's in the way. Boo! Well, that's no fun. Now he's hiding in the shadow of that mountain. He knows there's been spotted. He knows there's artillery. He's not being silly. 48% player, but maybe he's just hiding from those other tanks, using that corner to hide from the other tanks, and inadvertently hiding from me as well. Well, let's see if we can move up. A bit higher up might get us some shots maybe. But it looks like he's surrounded. He's not going to last before I get a shot in. Let's give up on that. There he goes. Ooh, a VK36. Where can I go to get shots on him? He's moving away from me. He's going to move out of range quite quickly. There's another control. Right click on the map to move my view, strategic view, really quickly. And a snapshot rewards you with some more damage. Well, it's looking good for our team. Looks like the enemy has done the new play of pretty much everyone run up to the monastery in the south east corner, and they're sitting there not shooting a lot while all their allies, the few allies who went the north route, get butchered by our main force. We have let the Cromwell through, which is a bit of a worry because he's behind me now. Maybe a shot at that leopard if he's still in there, because the Cromwell is quite fast and manoeuvrable, so it's going to be hard to get a shot on him, and he's going for the artillery, and you can see he's out of my range. So let's see if we can move and get some shots on the guys in the east. Their artillery's gone. It's a massacre now. I'll be lucky to get any more shots in. There goes our artillery. Type 38. Let's get around these buildings, see if I can get a shot. And ooh, he's moving around a lot, and that T-37 is quite close to him. Oh, he's finished off before I get to him. Let's see if that TOG 2 can light up that Cromwell then. Oh, there's the Cromwell. Very, very close indeed. It's shotgun time. When the enemy is very close to you, or charging to you, which generally happens when a light tank or a fast medium like the Cromwell breaks through your allies' lines and comes for you, it's shotgun time. Generally, go to arcade view, move around and shoot in the arcade view, but I tend to find it's quite hard to get any accuracy shooting in arcade view. You got a much better idea of what the shot is going to do by looking in our strategic view. But when you're in strategic view, it's very easy for the enemy tanks to outmaneuver you. But in this case, he's busy with the T-37, and the T-37 is right next to him, so I don't want to shoot my ally. So get in a position where I can get a shot in the Cromwell with nothing in the way, and then strategic view for the shotgun. Very close range,